we're going to be working core today. Yes, core here and here. So it doesn't include your arms or your legs, but everything in between. We're going to start in a seated position. Slightly lean back. Think about that sternum pushing upward, looking up. Either just holding this, you might hold boat pose, bringing both knees up, or if you want to make it a little more interesting, you come down and back up, and you should feel these muscles working here, but not the lower back hurting. So find what's going to work well with you. You might go down and up, keeping the legs floating. Right now I'm pushing into the heels, I'm squeezing my pelvic floor, and I'm focusing on those abdominal muscles. We're just turning them on, just saying, hey, remember this good posture. Second, we're coming down either to elbows, or you can go all the way down on the ground and we're just marching. This is beginning, just kind of activating these muscle groups. Really concentrating. If you don't concentrate here, it's just like la la la. So you want to make sure you concentrate. You're thinking about your abdominals, moving the knee in. Or if it hurts your neck, you can always have your whole length of your back on the floor. Keep that lower back nice and supported wherever you are. We're going to tuck into a little ball and roll and try to stay as tightly bound as you can. Maybe you can roll all the way up. If not, come up however you can. And we're going to go into a plank position. So you can be on your knees here and you're pushing out the shoulders, squeezing your glutes and keeping the head in line. Or you can always be on your toes. If you need the help of something, you can have your elbows on something that's a little higher. That will take the stress out of the arms. Or if it's too easy, you might be on a decline, so your feet are on something. One more deep breath. Then we're going to go into a side plank. So you might have your hip all the way down, you're just kind of holding here. You might have the hip up and you're on the knees. If you want a little bit more challenging, you're on the toes. If you want more, you have the one leg up. If you want more, you can take this bottom knee and you can bend it and straighten it. It's kind of up to you. Taking just a few more moments, trying to keep those shoulders stacked, getting those obliques to work. Can also be on something raised for modification. Pulling in the belly, I saw it poking out. Mine, not yours. And then release, we got regular plank again. Oh my goodness. You can be on your knees, you're pushing out of your shoulders and out of the forearms. The whole length of the forearm is down. If you need to, you can be on your hands. Maybe you're up on your toes here, that's great too. And I'm going to do a little move. You can do this too if you like. Try not to let your hips move too much. And we're coming into our side plank on the other side. So maybe knees are down, maybe hips are down, and you're just kind of focusing here, or you can feel it in your shoulder. Always do what's appropriate for you. Maybe your legs are straight. Maybe you have that leg up. Maybe you do this bend and straight behind you with this bottom leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna walk it and go onto our bellies. Awesome. So we're gonna do Sphinx first, pointing the toes, push it into the forearms, trying to open up the chest and push the shoulder blades towards each other. Take a deep breath there, and then exhale, lower down. If you have any back issues, stay there and just focus on the shoulder blades squeezing together. If you want to, you can bring the hands and interlock them behind your back and come up and hold. Think about being in a long straight line. If your lower back starts hurting, take a break, listen to it, One more deep breath. And then release. We're gonna go onto your hands and knees. We're gonna work in the glutes. If this is not comfortable on the shoulders or the wrists, you can always come down to the forearms. If you're a little bit more advanced, you're gonna be on your toes here. We're just kicking the leg behind here. Let's get a good angle. There you go. Flexing the foot, so pushing out of the heel. And you should feel your glutes, not your lower back. If you're going up too high, you might feel lower back. Pushing out of the heel. Remember, you can always be on your knee here. It looks a little different, but it's working the same major muscle groups. We got 3 more. 3, really push through the heel. 2, 1, we switch sides. You can either stay up on those toes, drop down to your knees, take care of your shoulders, make sure they're not scrunched up, but you have lots of length between the earlobes and the shoulders. Keep everything tight. 5 more. We bring it down, we're gonna do little push-ups. You can be on your knees here. You kind of back up the hands so they're in line with the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Coming up, this is a real basic push-up. If you want a little bit harder, you can always bring the knees a little further back. That's a better knee push-up, female push-up, whatever you want to call it. And then on toes, you're just trying to keep in that straight line like a plank. Just a few more. I said it's a core workout. This works your whole core. And plus a little bit of your arms. Last one. All right. That's it. Have a great rest of your day. Please subscribe to see more videos. Bye.